Happy Learning Day! It's Sandra with Globe Pro English. Today, I'm here to help you take your workplace English to the next level with 11 essential phrasal verbs that'll make you sound knowledgeable, confident, and professional. If you already know the meaning of these 11 phrasal verbs, your English is excellent. To keep it simple, I'll put the phrasal verbs up on the screen, and then I'll give you 3 choices of what it might mean. Your job is to pick the one you think that sounds right. Then I'll let you know how you did. And to make learning these phrasal verbs a little more fun and easier, I'll share some short movie clips where you can hear them being used in real conversations.
And again, let's bring it up to 2.5. 3, 2, 1.
And then we'll build up to those more advanced ones that'll really enhance your professional conversations and impress your boss and your coworkers. So, are you ready to see how you measure up? But first, I have a mega important announcement for you. There's a downloadable PDF that goes with this video. In this PDF, you'll not only find the 11 phrasal verbs that we're discussing, but I've also included 11 bonus phrasal verbs to help you elevate your business English even more. Plus, I've added 5 real-world conversation samplers for each of those 22 phrasal verbs, so you can start using them at work today. To get this free essential PDF and sample pack, just click on the link in the description box below. Then enter your name and email address, and you'll automatically receive my free weekly PDFs along with my newsletter, course offerings, and any updates. Of course, it's totally free. And if you want to unsubscribe, you can do that at any time. Now, if a phrasal verb is new to you, I suggest pausing the video to make your own sentence with it. This will help your brain recall it later. Okay, let's get started with our first phrasal verb. Bring up. Does this mean to raise a topic for discussion, to promote someone, or to delay something? To bring up means to raise a topic for discussion. I want to bring up the budget concerns during the meeting.
I'll bring it up to Tony.
You have to promise not to bring up your mother, though.
Don't bring it up again.
Okay, number 2, call off. Does this mean to reschedule something, to cancel something, or to notify someone? To call off means to cancel something. We need to call off the meeting due to a lack of funding.
First, I want you to call off the surveillance.
You want me to call off the ceremony for that?
Why don't you talk to the cops, tell them to call off the bust or something?
Okay, next up, fill in. You likely already know this one related to completing a form, but that's not the meaning we're testing today. What's another meaning for fill in? Is it to leave early, to take notes, or to replace someone temporarily? To fill in means to replace someone temporarily. Can you fill in for me when I'm on holidays?
We had to bring someone else in to fill in for this event.
Well, on the tour, the film said they used frog DNA to fill in the gene sequence gaps.
Talking about fill in, I've included some additional tips and real-world conversation samplers in that PDF, and all you have to do is click on the description box and fill in the form to download it. Okay, those are our first 3 phrasal verbs. Great work getting through those. Whether you got them all right or you still need to practice a little bit more, you should be really proud of yourself because you've committed to building your English skills. So, are you ready for a few more that are a bit more tricky? How about number 4, take on? Does this one mean to give up something, to decline an offer, or to accept responsibility? To take on means to accept responsibility. I was asked to take on a leadership role in the new project.
I have seen what happens to the proud when they take on the throne.
So when the opportunity came up, I thought I would take on the challenge.
Nobody seems to want to take on Callie.
How about this next one? Set up. Does it mean to establish something, to confuse someone, or to delay an event? To set up means to establish or arrange something. We need to set up a meeting with a client.
Hey, Chief. Were you expecting any friendlies to set up a perimeter?
Want me to call and set up an interview?
You want to set up the angiogram and you can get the blood samples, patient history, patient consent.
Wow, we are halfway through. How about number 6? Come across. Does this mean to take credit for something? To find something by chance? Or to ignore something? To come across means to find something by chance. I came across a great example from another team that we could use in our project.
Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have fucked with?
What's the matter? You don't come across stuff like that in consumer affairs?
Yeah, look, every now and then you're going to come across a smart ass, a kind of trick.
Number 7, follow through. Does this one mean to abandon a task, to complete what you already started, or to refuse an order? To follow through means to complete what you've already started. I've learned that following through, even the small things, makes a big difference to how people see me at work.
Before you jumped on in there, is that her mother's made a lot of promises over the years and never seems to follow through with them.
If you don't follow through on your dreams, you might as well be a vegetable.
It's my job to follow through on anonymous tips.
Number 8, ramp up. Does this one mean to decrease production, to increase the level of something, or to stop completely? To ramp up means to increase the level, amount, or degree of something. We need to ramp up our marketing efforts to attract more customers.
Well, if I was Wheatley and I was looking to ramp up my criminal activity, I wouldn't use servers from another company.
It'll ramp up to 8 pounds per cubic inch.
You want me to help ramp up the Texas operation?
Okay, only 3 left. And these are the most advanced, so that'll really impress people when you use them well. So let's see what you got. Number 9, iron out. Does this one mean to destroy evidence, to resolve difficulties, or to hide something? To iron out means to resolve difficulties or differences. We need to iron out the details of the contract.
I'll need a couple of weeks to iron out the problems with the machine.
Sure, Larry can iron out all the details with you.
Iron out some of the kinks in Zoe's avatar was gone.
Phrase number 10, phase out. What does this one mean? To gradually stop using something, to expand production, or to start something new? To phase out means to gradually stop using or producing something. The company plans to phase out the old models for the newer technology.
Then we'll phase out the rest of the country.
Hey, you help with my petition to phase out single-use plastic, and I'll help you plan your party.
And announce they will phase out the game after tonight's drawing.
And finally, phrase number 11, our most advanced phrase of today, bring about. What one does this mean? Does it mean to delay something from happening, to cancel an event, or to cause something? To bring about means to cause something to happen, especially a change. The new policy will bring about significant improvements in productivity.
They can bring about quite a bit of trouble. Bring about an alliance, bring about permanent peace.
Bizarre rituals intended to bring about the end of the world, and now it looks like it may actually happen.
This brings us to the end of today's phrasal verb test. So, how did you do? How many of the phrasal verbs did you already know? And which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comment section. And as I've already said, there's 11 more bonus phrasal verbs in the PDF that goes into loads more details, and you can find those real-world conversation samples for each of the phrases, so you can start using them at work today and embedding them into your active vocabulary. I think you're really going to find this to be a useful resource. Just click on the link in the description box and get it in your inbox right away. Now, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time for another Globe Pro English lesson. And until then, happy learning! Bye-bye now!